Hello, can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay, let's play. How do I get back over to this window? Not used to having two screens. So how do I get back into my Hogwarts window? Do you want me to read the letter? Or can you guys read it? Okay, I'm not. Do you want me to read the letter or do you want to read it? Or you just want me to start the game? I'm just going to start the game. Which look should we start out with? Hmm. None of them are very pretty, huh? That works. We're gonna name her my name, so we're gonna make her look like as close to me as I can, I guess. Did you do anything last night, Do?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Um,
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That was quite something.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
we're gonna do story or easy mode, cause I'm not the best. I think last time I played it, I played story mode, so I didn't do anything. Played Red Dead Redemption online a little bit. Tried to figure out my camp, spent all the money that me and Kaj made when we were playing together.
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try.
Yeah, she's a
Gave quite
secondhand
the
wand
false
because
sums
she's
30
starting
years
in
less
her
than.
4th year.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
There's a lot of cutscenes in this too. You can fly in this game. It's kind of fun. It's hard though. It's not easy. Even on story mode, it's not easy. They don't have Quidditch though.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term
I made her
begins.
kind of look like Harry, didn't I?
You couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery.
Are you playing your Space Cowboy game or your Space Invader game or whatever today, do?
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
I could have chose the option that sounded like Harry. There was a boy voice.
Threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can
What'd you hear?
But she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That
Oh.
symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
I thought you heard me burp or something because I just drank some soda.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do have
Dragon!
Hang on!
Mean looking dragon.
The key! Give me your hand!
It's intense. It's been a while since I played this game. I forgot
Are
some
you
of it.
right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
This is a really pretty game, too.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London
I
than
bet
the
you'd look
carriage
prettier
travelled.
on your
We're somewhere
computer
in
with
the
better
Scottish
graphics,
Highlands.
but
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain.
wonder if
it
I
was
could
to
fall
do
off
with
the
that
cliff
search.
here.
Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer.
Windy like it was for you,
Interesting.
trying to knock the wagon off the track. Was that last night or was it this morning? I can't remember. I think that was last night.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That was funny.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't had to drive a wagon yet. I can imagine it's more difficult than driving or than riding the horse.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't
There's
believe
a lot
it.
of talking in this game too, huh?
Hello?
It was really stormy though. If we play again later, you can see I changed my look. I got a jacket. I had a ticket for a free um change of appearance.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh.
It's too bad Dew couldn't play with us. You're the little goblin at work.
To Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Vault number 12,
I presume. Precisely.
The key?
Oh, yes, of course.
this way then.
Stay close.
Sleeping? Oh, you heard me on. No, I need to stay away from the Starbucks for a little while. I was wired.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart. wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in
Whee!
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4
Right.
centuries ago. It
So you
was
know
out
this
in the
takes
deepest
place
part of the
before
bank. Settle in. We've
the
quite
Harry
a
Potter
distance to go.
stuff. This is like, I forgot how long before. It's before Voldemort, before I think that
Vault 12. Momentous day.
Dumbledore's a kid.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
I should have taken a nap earlier. Look at this little cage thing. Huh.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
That was so nice of him. Thanks, dude.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think.
Goblins. Can't
Must
trust
be
them.
something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's That's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Oh, it's about to get fun with these big
Lumos!
things you gotta
This is
fight.
no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think
It's
this is
gonna
some
get
sort of test?
exciting.
I do. But to what
Exciting.
end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the
I like how it
statue's
helps you
positions don't match.
determine how to proceed.
When you moved, the reflection turned in the
It's
direction
pretty
of the light.
obvious how to proceed, but
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
thanks for the help.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ready for some fighting.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Descendo! Deposo! Levioso! Exposo! Descendo! Confringo! Deposo! Levioso! Lumos! Stay close!
That was fun.
Professor?
Better at
Professor Fig!
waving a wand around.
Where are you?
It's not pew pew pew. It's shoo shoo shoo.
Lumos. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Oh. I never noticed that chest there before.
Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Thanks. I already knew that.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Trying to make sure there weren't any more treasures I was missing. I'd never seen that treasure box before. Not that I played this game a whole lot, but...
Revelio.
Hello? Are you there?
Professor Fig?
Yes. Godric, Todd, I'm glad you're all right. I'm somehow back in the entry room to the vault.
I don't see a way to open the door.
There must be something. I'll keep looking over here.
Gold, gold, gold. And more gold. Always good. Yes, collect everything. That's one of the things in this game too, is you can the field guide, you can collect a whole bunch of pages for that. I'm gonna try to 100% it. See if I can do it.
There you are. How did you...
Excuse me.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
What?
I wonder...
Mm-hmm. I
Follow
thought
my
so.
lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Rookwood. He's in, not him, but his family, I think, is in Harry Potter. I can't remember if it's Harry Potter or if it's, Fantastic Beasts. I'm pretty sure it's
That's
Harry
what you
Potter
see.
Rookwood's in.
The glow
He's one
that
of the,
surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
oh wow,
Can I
why is
see
my brain not
magic?
working? One of
Traces
Voldemort's
of
followers.
an ancient magic, to be precise.
I know what they're called and I can't
The
think of
magic
it.
that Miriam had
That's sad.
always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit
Death
of
Eaters.
knowledge that has
He's a
been
Death
dormant
Eater.
for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were all rather different than it did a moment ago. Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
He didn't deserve that.
Traitors. Now, where were we?
It wasn't very nice.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Get him, Professor Fig. Oh! Ouch! Ha ha ha! You're in trouble now. Oh yeah, so gruesome. Lots of blood and gore in this game.
I know a way out.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin.
I do like having the two screens and being able to see my chat in the stream.
Where are we?
Uh, program, the program that you
It
gave me
can't
to
be.
stream, you told me to stream with.
It seems
That's
those who
nice.
set up the pensive,
Then
the
I'll have to have another
rocket,
window
and
open or
path to
forget
both
to open my
are determined
iPad.
with your ability
Keep clicking on my
to
iPad to keep
conduct
chat
the,
going.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
I love this song. This music just makes me happy. Forgot to close Discord. Oops. I am awake.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
You gonna help me with the
I'm
sorting
no
ceremony? We'll
expert,
figure
but
out which house we're in. You can help me pick
seems
the
more appropriate.
whichever
Now,
answer.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus,
Black.
Prepare
He's
yourself
related to
meet
Sirius Black. He's
the
his like great
headmaster.
grandfather or something. I can't remember.
Fig,
Do you know who
nice of you
Sirius
to
Black
join
is?
us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
He is Harry's godfather.
If you're lucky,
He
we
was
might still be able
Harry's
to get you
father's
sorted
best
this
friend.
evening.
I'll be in touch.
I have way too much Harry Potter knowledge in my head and probably not
Professor
enough of other
Weasley,
knowledge, but hey.
one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Which one? I can't wait to start classes or I can't wait to explore. Yeah, I figured.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a
Oh,
great
hi,
deal
Do. I
to
didn't think
teach
you
you
were
as
still here.
well.
I'll wait to hear back from
I
you, too.
wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, or ambition? Let's see if Do picks. Okay, I know what it is going to be. It's going to be Ravenclaw.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
What'd I tell you?
You belong in Ravenclaw.
Yay, Ravenclaw! Which is the house that I get. So when I do the tests. Have you ever done one of those house tests?
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in
Oh,
last spring's
I'd be
final,
curious
this
to
year's
what you
Quidditch
get. I'll have to
season
find
has
one for
been
you.
cancelled.
Have you ever done one, Do?
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an
You guys
entry.
have homework
It's lovely
assignments to
to
do.
meet you.
I want to know what
Professor
houses you
Weasley,
are in.
would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I
Based
was
on the game,
saying,
you'd be in
I'm
Ravenclaw.
Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a
Yeah.
riddle to enter.
I mean,
won't
there's
be of
nothing
much
wrong with
help, I'm
any of the
afraid.
houses.
This sort of thing has
People
always
usually don't like
confounded me.
Slytherins, but Ravenclaws are supposed to be really smart.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist? A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
So pretty. Wait till I get to fly around and show you some spots. You can see when you fly around, it's so pretty. But the castle itself is so
Looks like
pretty.
everyone's gone. Better head to
Even
the
the inside of it.
Revelio.
It's so funny they have bathrooms in this game like this because you can't take a bath. I know. I figured out how to wash my face last night on the online one at my camp. So my face is nice and clean. I went too far. Where's the common room? I am lost it. I am lost it.
All right. Just deep breath for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What a jerk.
What happened?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Which one? I'm looking forward to my first day, or I'm actually a tad nervous.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Let's see. Wrong way. Probably can't discover those yet. No.
Deep breath.
I don't think I played Slytherin here, or Ravenclaw here yet. I played Slytherin and
Why, hello.
Gryffindor.
Would you like to take
So
a
this
look?
is the first time I've seen the Ravenclaw common room.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Which one? I find the stars fascinating, or I've never been one for stargazing. You guys pick different ones. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I'm afraid I'm not much for memorizing constellations. Enough to worry about on the ground.
Well, you should know that all fifth years must take astronomy. However, I think you will feel differently after one night up on the tower. A quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Okay.
I'm not sure this is the right spot. I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Great golden
gobstones.
gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha. Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion? It is! Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making. Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion. Of course! I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
He's quite knowledgeable, or I wouldn't really know. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by his toe. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are it.
He did teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you. Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure. An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it? Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots. Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients? Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect. It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany. Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there. In Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
You'd best not keep her waiting.
I best not keep her waiting.
New fifth year. Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting off with this.
Oh, I can't wait to have a nap in front of the fire in the common room with Percy. After class.
I'd rather Percy is old fruit.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
It's my field guide. Why you gotta make everything explode out of it? Not just let me read it.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust?
Revelio.
And see what details the field guide can provide.
Ravenclaw bust. This bust, created in honor of Ravenclaw House, resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Where did my... I lost my mouse.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
So slow. I couldn't... It wasn't on this screen. It was on the other screen.
To show you how to use flue flames
I found
to get
it.
around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
What mouse did you think I was talking about? Silly. Oh, do left, huh?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Ah, welcome back.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Let's ask
What
all
will
the
I learn in Charms
questions.
class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What's
You mentioned
Hogsmeade?
Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Which one? There is, in fact, or I'm afraid there isn't. Homework? Oh, on the game. I was like, why do you have homework? You're old. You don't have homework. Yep.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and
I yawned
carriages to
again.
Hogwarts,
Sorry.
and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes, ma'am.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
I'm gonna say I hope I didn't
She
say
caught
too
me off
much.
guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Escape. Okay. Which class should we go to? Should we go to Charms or Defense Against the Dark Arts? Defense Against the Dark Arts? Waiting to see if Do answers. Okay, I'll do Defense Against the Dark Arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, cast Lufalo thing.
I'm off tomorrow too. But you think we can take out little fucking time? We got this pork.
Sorry.
Pork roasting.
Why isn't the door opening?
Well, we got sausage. We think it could be
You
sausage.
can probably hear my sister
Okay.
talking
And
in
then
the
we have
background.
the frozen
Hold on.
veggies.
I'm trying to figure out dinner. We're supposed to go get chicken and forgot. So now we gotta figure out something else for dinner. So I'll be right back.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a
I am back.
Care to defend yourself, Master Prode? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Yay! I messed that up, but hey, I still learned it.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good.
I love doing the
But
spells.
the
It's
best
so
way
fun.
to practice is by dueling. We'll
I'm gonna
start with
duel
you two.
Sebastian.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be
Levioso.
lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Levioso. Protego. I know.
It is so fun.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
He didn't get me at all, Sebastian. Not once.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Classes...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, you're a jerk.
You drilled Sebastian.
That was not very kind to her.
Well done.
Nice
Thought
work.
Levioso was for first
I
years.
enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Which one? I've had my I've had my share of wand combat, or it was. Never used my wand in combat. I think the first one, because it's the truth. We want to tell the truth, right? Hmm.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough.
Cocky.
You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have
Breaking
to be clever
rules.
enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I hear Peeves. Well, let me get this fast travel thing while I'm right here.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to get involved.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met
This is a
Professor
pretty
Ronan?
relaxing game too. There's not a lot of dueling in it.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year.
Not as
in your
relaxing as
education
Tiny
on
Glade,
the
of
art
course.
charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review.
Bye, Do. Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by. I'm only gonna stream for like another half an hour or so anyways. I need to take a break and walk around.
Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
The dueling club.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
I'm not very good at this. But
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last post. Very good. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you
oh,
will.
I did
But
pretty good
instead of
there.
throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent control there.
Oh, oh. Ah.
Splendid!
Fell off the side.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Ah, yes.
Very good.
Probably not going to be able to do that again. Oh, don't, no! Ah.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Knocked hers further into the court.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Why I didn't do good the first time?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
There we go.
Too much, too much. Dang it.
Happens to the best of us.
I knew that was going to happen.
Watch this.
Oh yeah? Watch that.
Oh no.
Don't fall off the side. Yes.
That's it.
Let us see this. Yes! Not exactly your typical lesson here. Not that I mind.
No. Ah.
Keep trying.
Very good,
I was
both
close.
of you. Well done.
I was really close. It's better than I've done before, so there's that. Should be able to go to the
Class is dismissed.
finish this
Gather your
class and
things on
then
the
go
way
to
out.
Hogsmeade and then be done streaming.
Well done back there. You
Be
took
close
the
to
loss
5.
in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
You can use Accio on humans.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Can I talk to
A
them?
word, if
Nope.
you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Thanks. Okay.
Hello. How was your first?
How do I? Don't I have to? Hmm. Quests. I guess I gotta go to Cross Wands.